And now we're into March. We need to figure out relatively quickly we're going to be able to buy that other field. I think I talked about a while ago. I think I might try and merge those two. There's nothing in there yet. Part of the problem is I got to plow that one right away. Or have a sharp fine, I guess, for my yield. So, we're going to take that stuff and go sell it relatively quickly. We need 11,000. Another apple would be fantastic, but I guess we'll see if we find anything. I think the goal of this episode will be to drill that field, seed that field, and that field. Well, first lime them, I guess. First order of business. Let's check and see where the best price is, though. We definitely don't want to lose out on anything right now. 3180 of the Johnsons, long one away. 3116 at the grocery mart. I think we'll probably go to the grocery mart. It's quick. It's paying more than the restaurant. We'll go sell it there. Once we get it limed, we're ready to drill it. That one should make pretty quick work of that. We're doing pretty well on maintenance of all of our stuff. Probably need to check some other equipment to see how we're doing. 45. How we're doing on fuel. We got fuel in this last episode. After we sold the other 2 pallets, so this one's good to go. But we do need to check out some other tractors, especially that international that's been being used quite a bit, so we should go check that. See how it's doing. Then we probably need to... How's this guy doing? This one's not doing too badly. Nah. Getting that guy. I could use some fuel. It's getting up there in hours already. Still haven't figured out if I'm gonna, at the end of this year, make this one field. Might do that. Just run across the road here real quick. I love how these tractors sound. So much fun. Well. You can not see this in the dark. We got 50, but that's gonna make it real tight. lattice pallet's gonna come out. Let's run down there real quick before we make our final decision. That's gonna be a little bit. To do or not to do? That's the question. Excuse me. So, we talked. I believe that guy's about 49, 152. Almost. Oh boy. Then we gotta buy the field data. We may have the lettuce pallet by the time we need to do that, because if we buy it, and then we're gonna have trouble leasing stuff. This is a tough one. You know what? I did look at this last episode. I can do oats next month. I could hold off and do everything then. Alright, go run and do one of these guys. That may not be a bad idea. Then just don't plan on not, I think we do it. I think we're gonna do her. Oh, we got her. $1,000. A little tight. That's what we wanted to do, though. That was our goal this spring. Let's take that guy. After the last fiasco, I looked into it a little bit. And I don't think I'm going to take a ton of it, but that it just so happens right across the road is a sawmill. So I don't know that I needed to go all the way down to that carpentry. So I think we'll probably plan on stack some wood in there. I'm not going to go nuts, because obviously I'm not going to be able to store a ton of it in the back of here, but take some of that wood from this dead wood and try and go put it into the sawmill, see if that works any better. I better check on that first. Does that have got a place to sell it? Pretty sure it does. Back here. Yep, should be right there. Let me try and do that this time. See what, see how that works. Maybe that'll work a little bit better than the carpentry. Not gonna be able to fit a bunch in the back of the truck, but might be able to fit a little bit. It'll all be hand moved, but we'll see what we can get out of. Guess a little bit's better than nothing, but a lot would be really nice. Okay, we can pick that up. Use this as our stick real quick. We should be able to get a little bit longer as we go up the tree. Okay, still doing alright. Let's go take this guy over another tree. The base of it's where the most of the wood is. So if this works, excuse me, hopefully we can get a little extra money off of that. Since it's right across the road, we don't need to be super careful. Should be able to drive the truck back in here. Okay. Alright. Good. Okay, we're not going to be able to fit a whole lot into the truck. I think we'll go... Oh, let's go bring the truck in here. Figure out what 2 does for us. I want to figure out how much 2 of them will give us. We can figure out if we can go put a... That's our measuring stick, I believe. Let's get these guys in here. Yeah. 2 trees is going to be plenty. For what this truck's going to want. And be able to hold. Won't kill the old International. Cut that one yet. Matter of fact, I'm not sure 2 of them will even fit. I should focus on some of these bigger pieces down here. go see if we can sell this. Over here, we may just knock down these dudes. Oh, that's my bad. That's a good thing he ducks well. Alright, let's run across the street here. Hopefully it's alright outcome. Hey, we took it all. That's not much money. That does not seem to be like it's super worth it. Thought maybe we'd get a little more out of those. There's another guy. Let's probably for now just plan on taking these guys out. I don't know if I get more for a sawmill. I mean, if I put it into a sawmill. Let's get this guy done with and move on with the day. Okay, we got 5 more. There's 2. Three more. See one through here. Yep. Hey, hey. There they are. Got them. We get these knocked out. Yeah. Probably collect on it. And then, start seeing where we're at for other stuff. Thought we were gonna be putting those in the ground this time, but I'm not that upset we're not. We got another field, so that's awesome. I think we might. Well, that's a good thought. We should probably, well, first we'll collect on that. Excuse me. We should probably think about what we're gonna do with those fields. We're gonna keep livestock at the relatively front of our mind. We may leave them too, actually, for now. sure what to do with that. Probably gonna want a grass field. I'm not saying both of them together with a big grass field eventually may not be a bad idea, but at the end of this year we could possibly take one and put it to a grass field. Start getting grass for the sheep, and making hay for the cows for the TMR. So we do, I mean, we're going to do oats and pretty much everything, so that'll give us a good amount of straw. Which I know it's not worth a ton, but give us a little money. So that's a good point. But, I mean, still, we don't want to lease a lime spreader this month and then have to lease it next month, so. I think what we should do is get a plow out, go plow it. Field didn't need plowing just like the one we did last time, so plow it now. We can use a worker for that. We got enough money. Go do good. Let's check and see if we're in contracts. I don't think we want to put a hoe behind any of our other tractors. Here's the swathers I was talking about. So that's the piece of equipment that'll turn into hay right away, or if you take the attachment off, it'll mow it just as grass. So, but I think if we get that, it's going to be just for hay, and then at some point when we got a little more money, we'll go get that guy too for a 30 footer. That's only 4.9, so considerably smaller. 15 and 9 mile an hour. So this will go pretty fast, but this will go a good width. So. I think we'll let her do what she needs to do. And then we'll figure out what's next. See you in a bit. Alright, I think I did decide on doing something. I think we're gonna leave them fields, not make them two, not make them one. So we're gonna go on our way, get the fertilizer lime spreader, which we'll just be doing lime. So we're gonna go lease that and come back and get these 3 fields limed out. It should be done, and we should be set to drill. Check back then. Houston, we have a problem. I've got $237. She needs to finish plowing. What are these guys looking like? Ooh, $791. We're gonna get close to this. We might just luck out. $791, that might be coming. Hopefully she can get done with this. Which I think she should. She's probably on her. She's probably got 2 more passes. Yeah, started spreading lime there and realized didn't have the field data yet. So that was a mistake. We're cutting it close this month, ladies and gentlemen. So we probably let her keep finishing up on that. Then we'll jump back in when we get the lettuce pallet and go sell it, and then hopefully we should be able to buy the field data at that point. So see you then. Alright, well that seemed to take a little while. Guess the good thing is she got done plowing. While I waited, I went and got drill hooked up and filled on the case, so that's ready to roll. But we got this guy. Still straggling with 154 bucks. Send this guy with oats. Sweet. Denim Dan. We call him that. Call that guy Denim Dan. Alright, where are we at for pricing? Grocery Mart, Johnson's is ways away. Let's take it to the Grocery Mart again. They like my lettuce. Once we get that done, we'll probably go back and buy the data and finish that lime off, and then maybe we'll be done drilling the first field and take over for Denham Dam. Yeah, alright. $3,200, good. Or, yeah. That's at least a little breathing room. Yep, that's what we'll do. We'll finish that lime and start working through finishing up the seeding. One field of lime and 2.5 field to seed, so should keep us busy for the rest of this month. We'll take care of this. Alright, I think that's probably gonna be a pretty long time lapse. Didn't really talk anywhere in there, so. But, goal accomplished. We got all 3 fields put into oats. That's 52. I don't know if I'm gonna. What I'll do about that next one. I may let it just go into the next month. Let's look at it. Everything's growing, which is great. Oats, 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 wheat, barley. This is the next goal. Besides maybe a baler or something like that, but that's probably the next goal, is getting something like that, or upgrading something if we can, but obviously definitely now we don't have the money, so that will wait. This one potentially could have weeds. I think this year we're just gonna not worry about weeds, but those two shouldn't have weeds at all, since we plowed them. Plowing actually worked really well. I'm super happy with how that worked. I used a mixture of AI stuff for the drilling, because I had to get the roller out and roll as well, so we changed it up a little bit. But it's a great day. We got a lot done. Now we're on to making sure our fields are taken care of and working on these next 3 probably. So these guys went and put sunflowers in the whole block almost, so I think it was good we went this way. We got to put one in. So it worked out well. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you would, like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate it. It's a football Saturday, so I don't know if we'll be doing any more on here today, but the video might not come out till Sunday. We'll see. But thank you very much again. Can't wait to see you on the next episode. We'll see ya. Bye.